and the team. My name is Miss Melissa, representing the Office of the Accountant General. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, Controlling Officer and your team. My name is Johnny Mukua, Director Audit Operations, sitting in for Controller of Internal Audit. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Priska M. Shimalungwe from the Office of the Clerk. Thank you.
Thank you, media. Thank you so much, media. The two PSs are Mwari Nsimu Ambazi, Member of Parliament for Bwanamkuba constituency, and I'm the chairperson of this committee. PS, Minister of Agriculture, since that's one we're starting with, you can proceed and introduce your team. So the two PSs, you can begin there.
Good afternoon, honorable members. I'm John Mlongoti, MSc.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chair. Good afternoon, Honorable members of the PAC. I'm Smomo Akapera, PS Western Province. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chair. Good afternoon, members of the committee. My name is Namata Kalaluka, Director of Finance in the Ministry of Agriculture. Thank you.
You can proceed either side if it's there or this side.
Good afternoon, Chair, and good afternoon, everyone. I'm Likambi Mulambo, Chief Accountant, Ministry of Agriculture. Thank you.
Thank you. Then that side you can proceed.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chair, and good afternoon, honorable members. My name is Nicholas Obi Maenza, the Acting Director, Agribusiness and Marketing. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chair, and good afternoon, members of the committee. I'm Director, Internal Audits, Larry Twamba.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, members of the committee. My name is Chizumba Shepande, Director, Department of Agriculture, Ministry of Agriculture.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, members of the committee. My name is Phyllis Kachusha, Director HRA in the Ministry of Agriculture.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, members of the committee. My name is James Kalengo. I'm Director ICT, Ministry of Agriculture.
Thank you. You can proceed that side. Thank you so much for the introductions and the two PSCs. I hope you brought officers who help you extinguish or answer some of these queries which have been highlighted from the Office of the Auditor General's report, year ended 31st December 2023. Let me take this opportunity to confer you with immunity in accordance with Cap 12 of the laws of Zambia, which give you immunity as you make submission before this honorable committee. However, if you willingly intend to mislead this committee, the same law can work against you. With that said, PS, I ask you to proceed and make your submission on paragraph 27, head 89 of the Ministry of Agriculture. PS, you can proceed. Yes, yes, sir.
What?
Yes.
The whole team calling you chair, chair. Everyone is saying chair. Are you chair or chairperson? I don't know.
On the light, I'm not chair. I'm chairman. Thank you so much. We make progress. PS, you can proceed and make submission. And just for guidance, I think as you make submission, looking at your document, I think you can read the query as it appears, and then you proceed to your management response as it were, and also mention the amount where applicable. Thank you. PS, you are guided. You can proceed.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairman. And before I go into our submission, allow me to make two humble requests. The first request is that the Cashew Infrastructure Development Project, CIDP, be presented at the time when Western Province will be presenting at 94, and the Minister of Agriculture will be present to support Western Province. The second one is we are kind of requesting the chairman to
PS, you can just proceed and say chair. It's okay. It shouldn't put you in difficulty. You can proceed.
Honorable Chairman, we are kindly requesting the chairman to accept the withdrawal of areas submission of pages 51 to 65 with the new resubmission. I submit.
Thank you, PS. Honorable colleagues, take note. I think we have the 51-56. This is the continuation. I think when we reach to page 50, we'll proceed to the new submission. So with that request, PS, I don't know if PS Simomo should still be here, or you come when you do your submission as Western Province, then you'll be supported by the Ministry of Agriculture. If that's the case, then we'll release you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairman. Or since gender activism week, Honorable Chairperson. Then we'll seek your permission to release us. I think my brother PS wouldn't mind much. They will have more input in our report, but we have very little input. The other way, there is no equivalence. So if we can be released, we would be most grateful.
Thank you, PS. PS, you are released, and I will see you when you come to make your submission as Western Province, and on particular that item, then the Minister of Agriculture will come to support you. Thank you so much.
We are most grateful, Honorable Chairperson.
Thank you. So with that said, Western Province, you can excuse us. I will proceed with the Minister of Education, Minister of Agriculture Head Office. Let me have Director either Planning or HR to support the PS there, or can take that seat which has been left vacant. HR, I can take that seat. Don't worry, every seat here gets hot, so just sit where directed to sit. Thank you. PS, you can proceed and make your submission.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairman. I will start with 27.1, the mandate. The Minister of Agriculture is mandated, among others, to promote and strengthen efficient and effective management of agricultural production and productivity to ensure sustainable household and national food and nutrition security, and increased incomes. Budget funding and expenditure. In the estimates of revenue and expenditure for the financial year 1st January to 31st December 2023, a total provision of 11,325,109,654 kwacha was made to cater for various activities, against which amounts totaling 9,794,407,680 kwacha were released, resulting in an underfunding of 1,530,641,974 kwacha. As at 31st December 2023, amounts totaling 8,707,470,761 kwacha were spent, leaving a balance of 1,086,919 kwacha. And see the table below. I don't know whether we can just go to their spend funds under the table.
So PS, you skip the tables, and as guided, you just read the query. Where there's an amount applicable, mention it. Then you go to your management response, so that we can cover.
Okay. Thank you very much. So I can read our comment on the.
Maybe let me guide. I've been reminded the heading of the query. Yeah, the heading of the query, you read it. Where there is an amount applicable, mention it. Then proceed to management response. Thank you. Then tables, just say for a reference, see table. So appendix, so. You can proceed.
Okay. So I start with this. So Farmer Input Support Program, FISIP.
Maybe read your management response on page 2, on budget and expenditure. Review. See, then I'll come
to Honorable Chairperson. Comment on the budget and expenditure for the year under review. The committee may wish to note that the Ministry of Agriculture had a budget of 11,325,109,654 kwacha in the 2023 financial year, of which 9,794,467,680 kwacha was released as funding by the Treasury. Expenditure for the year was 9,524,041,677 kwacha 35 ingwe, resulting in an unspent amount of 270,462,002 kwacha 70 ingwe. Out of the total unspent funds, 252,290,127 kwacha was for FISIP. I request for the retention of these funds was granted and funded towards the payment of FISIP suppliers in the 2024 financial year. The balance of 18,171,875 kwacha as unspent balance, which was mainly attributable to the unconcluded procurements and other activities planned due to the delayed funding which was received on 28 December 2023 at the end of the financial year. And we have provided the proof under Appendix 1, the authority from the Treasury.
Honorable colleagues, as we are proceeding, please kindly refer to the appendices, then you can, as we move. Thank you. PS, you can proceed.
Okay. So, Farmer Input Support Program, I proceed to page 4, unaccounted for deposits. In response, I read the query.
Yes.
In response, management stated the variance was caused by unposted deposits on the bank statements by Atlas Mara and DOBA Bank. The ministry further stated that it had since engaged the two banks to reconcile and post the omitted deposits. As at 31st August 2024, the funds were not reflected on the bank account. Controlling officer's response: the cause. The committee may wish to note that the ministry in the 2023-2024 farming season engaged 7 commercial banks to collect farmer contributions under the Farmer Import Support Program. In an effort to reduce travel costs for the farmers, the banks engage agents closer to the farmers to collect farmer contributions on their behalf. The ministry's electronic system gives a report immediately a bank agent collects the farmer contribution from the farmer. The credit on the ministry's account may not be immediate, as the agent will have to get to the nearest branch to deposit the funds. The lapse of time between the collection of the farmer contribution and the time the funds are deposited in the ministry account is the cause for the query. At the time of the audit, the reconciliation for the farmer deposits was underway. A total of 27,220,800 kwacha was unreconciled as reported in the Auditor General's report. This was due to delay in the upload of deposits by the agent into the banking system. Correction action. The committee may wish to note that after noticing the unreconciled amount, the ministry wrote to the bank, to which the bank responded by submitting an updated bank statement with an outstanding balance of 1,729,200 kwacha. The difference of 1,729,200 kwacha was made good by the bank, and this we have demonstrated in Appendix 2. Yes, so I will proceed. So input collected twice by the same beneficiary. Controlling officer's response. The cause. The committee may wish to note that the cause for inputs being collected twice by the same beneficiary was because farmers intended to defraud government. The system was unable to flag this anomaly. Correction action. The committee may wish to note that the ministry has identified the affected farmers who have paid back the full pack value of 6,981 kwacha to government. Further, the affected farmers have been blacklisted. In addition, for the 2024-2025 farming season, the ministry conducted a verification exercise to clean the farmer register. The ZIAMIS was integrated with mobile network operators to verify farmer beneficiary details such as phone number, national registration card number, and the farmer's name. The verification process is ongoing. Kindly refer to Appendix. Undelivered maize and soybean seed, copper belt. Controlling officer's response. Cause. The committee may wish to note that the cited supplier were contracted to supply 20.55 metric tons of maize and 40.58 metric tons of soybean seeds. It is regrettable that the delivery notes for 1.12 metric tons cannot be traced. This is attributed to poor record keeping by the warehouse manager, which resulted in distortion of the captured data. However, all the seed was delivered and was redeemed by the farmers. The wish to note that payments were made only on redeemed farming inputs. Food Security Pact beneficiaries benefiting from FISIP program. Controlling officer's response was the committee may wish to note that the ZIAMIS is not integrated with the system at the Ministry of Community Development and Social Services, which is being developed by Smart Zambia Institute. The committee may further wish to note that because the two programs are not integrated, the screening of beneficiaries is difficult. Correction action. The ministry has identified the affected farmers from programs and requested them to pay back. As at 30th October 2024, from the queried 1,977 beneficiaries, 57 farmers have refunded, and we have that under Appendix 4. The remaining 1,920 were written to by DACO's office and are still being pursued to pay back by engaging the farmer organizations. Some farmers have also written commitment letters to DACO's for payback. The affected farmers were cautioned and have been blacklisted from the program. Kindly refer to Appendix 5, letters to the farmer groups. Going forward, the Ministry of Social Services to have an integrated database for the two ministries. With the integrated database, a farmer will not be able to benefit from both programs. Appendix 5, showing the letters to the farmer groups. Honorable Chair, let me also confirm that the two systems now have been integrated. Irregular issuance of farming inputs to civil servants. Cause, the committee may wish to note the following as a cause for this query. 1. Some beneficiaries shared the same national registration card numbers with those of civil servants. Some civil servants were employed after being tagged and deposited the farmer contribution. And 3. There were retired civil servants who were captured as being in active employment. Correction action. Out of the 134 queried civil servants, it was noted that 10 beneficiaries were eligible farmers. 4 shared same NRC with civil servants, 5 were retired civil servants, and 1 was employed after depositing of farmer contribution and tagging. Out of the remaining 124 civil servants, 59 have paid back. The ministry will continue to engage the ministries where the remaining civil servants are serving to effect deductions. Further, the committee may wish for 2025 farming season, the ministry subjected the farmer register to PEMEC and NAPSA database before farmer tagging. This exercise has deactivated those in active employment. Furthermore, the tagged farmers have been verified with mobile network operators to authenticate the NRCs and mobile phone numbers. This process will eliminate those farmers who shares NRC numbers, and we have put evidence under Appendix 6. Failure to allow farmers utilize and redeemed e-voucher balances. Controlling officers' response was, the committee may wish to note that the e-voucher modality allows farmers to redeem inputs of their choice from the list of recommended redeemable inputs from registered agro dealers. Upon depositing the farmer contributions, the farmer was allocated the e-value of 6,981 kwacha to their phone number. The farmer can then redeem inputs with the value up to the value of the loaded amount. It is therefore expected that a minimum amount from the e-value of the farmer might remain unredeemed. The government, however, only pays the agro dealer for the value of redeemed inputs. In the farming season under review, due to farmer preferences and choices of redeemable inputs, some farmers had unutilized minimal e-values. Correction action. The suppliers have broadened the catalog list of redeemable inputs and have provided for smaller units of inputs to be redeemed to ensure that the whole e-value for a farmer is exhausted. Management of insurance e-voucher and direct input supply modality. And failure by insurance companies to facilitate payouts for the 2022-2023 farming season. Controlling officers' response. Cause, the committee may wish to note that during the 2022-2023 farming season, the ministry engaged 5 insurance companies to provide insurance cover to the 1,024,420 small-scale farmers. A total number of 222,916 farmers were affected with the drought, and were due for payouts amounting to 72,139,169 kwacha. A total of 29,308,000 kwacha has so far been 106,941 farmers. The difference of 115,975 farmers has not been paid due to farmers not having active phone numbers, and others had their phone numbers registered in other individuals. Correction action. Following the challenges that the insurance companies have faced in having the payouts made to farmers, the ministry has written to 5 insurance companies to record the outstanding funds. The ministry is considering to use other avenues to pay the outstanding balances. Kindly refer to Appendix 7. Information and Communication Technology System, failure to customize Smart Zambia governance frameworks. Controlling officers' response cause. The committee may wish to note that the ICT unit in the Ministry of Agriculture was historically managed by Smart Zambia Institute. In the foregoing arrangement, the decision-making function fell principally on Smart Zambia Institute, while the ministry rendered a support role. During the period under review, the roles and functions were under the Smart Zambia Institute. Correction action. The committee may wish to further note that the management of the ICT unit has been moved to the Ministry of Agriculture and upgraded to a department. After attained full autonomy of the ICT function, the ministry will, going forward, commence the process of adoption of the aforementioned internationally recognized frameworks and protocols. We have attached Appendix 8 for the roadmap of how we want to achieve that. Failure to maintain asset register. Controlling officers' response cause. The ministry regrets that at the time of audit, the departmental asset registers were not consolidated, therefore making it difficult to track some assets. Correction action. The committee may wish to note that a team to spearhead the consolidation of the asset register for the ministry has since been constituted. It is expected that the ministry's assets register will be consolidated and digitalized to ensure easy monitoring of the ministry's assets. We've provided evidence under Appendix 9. Lack of access to ZIAMIS database. Controlling officers' response cause. The committee may wish to note that ZIAMIS system was an initiative of the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, to come up with an electronic system that would assist the government of the Republic of Zambia through the Ministry of Agriculture to manage the Farmer Import Support Program. Further, FAO contracted a consultant, Macfilisa Computer System Limited, in FAO commenced the handling over the process of the system to government through Smart Zambia. However, the consultant was to continue providing maintenance of the ZIAMIS system. The access the consultant has is as a result of contractual obligations between FAO and the consultant. Correction action. The committee may wish to note that going forward, the Ministry of Agriculture will consult Smart Zambia Institute to initiate a new contract with appropriate terms for the ministry. Use of unsupported database. Controlling officers' response cause. It is regrettable that the ministry was unable to update the system during the period under review. The committee may wish to note that the Ministry of Agriculture will schedule an appropriate time off-season to implement the upgrade. We are planning to do this end of January. Failure to restrict and segregate the duties of the developer. Controlling officers' response. As stated in the responses above, the committee may wish to note that the ZIAMIS system was an initiative of FAO to come up with an electronic system that would assist the government of the Republic of Zambia through the Ministry of Agriculture to manage the Farmer Import Support Program. Further, FAO contracted the consortium of Macpherson Computer System Limited as co-developer of the ZIAMI system for the benefit of the Republic of Zambia. In 2018, FAO commenced the handing over process of the system to government through Smart Zambia. However, the consultant was to continue providing maintenance of the ZIAMI system. The access the consultant has is as a result of the contractual obligations between FAO and the consultant. Correction action. The committee may wish to note that going forward, the system developer will be restricted to the development environment, while the rights for the production environment will be the sole preserve of officials from the Ministry of Agriculture, ICT department. Weaknesses in the handover of ZIAMIs. Lack of ownership of ZIAMIs. Controlling officer's response cause. The committee wish to note that the system was a donation to the Republic of Zambia. The terms of the handover do not give advantage to the government. Correction action. The committee may wish to note that the Ministry of Agriculture in collaboration with Smart Zambia have commenced the process of engaging FAO. The proposed engagement is intended to adequately address the deficiencies in the handover process as observed by the auditors. Failure to provide information. Controlling officer's response. The observation by the auditors is noted. The Ministry's failure to provide the required information during the audit is deeply regretted. The Ministry will institute remedial measures to ensure that this does not repeat itself in future. The committee may, however, wish to note that the requested information has been compiled and is ready for verification by the auditors. Compliance with legislation and regulations. Management of payroll and staff-related matters. Officers paid basic pay higher than approved amounts. Controlling officers' response cause. The committee may wish to note that in the year 2013, the government initiated the process of job evaluation and regrading, which brought in the single spine salary scale system. The effect of this system was to have officers placed on the same entry notch and no further graduation to another notch. The implementation of the single spine salary scale system implied that some officers in higher notches under the same scale would be maintained on higher scale, as it would be against the labor laws to regrade them downward. To clarify the higher salary, PSMD Circular B18 of 2015 was issued. We've attached the copy of circular PSMD circular number B.
PS, thank you so much. Honorable colleagues, we have to adjourn. Looking at the time is 13:13. PS, we proceed with the submission at 15:30. So our members can break off, go and log in the house and come back and have their lunch as well. So let me take this opportunity, PS, to thank you most sincerely for the submission you're making before this honorable committee, and that will see you at 15:30 so that you can finish your submission. Then we'll look at the day for questioning. Let me take this opportunity also to just lift the immunity conferred before you. That is lifted, and you can proceed for your lunch, then and go and sign some documents. Then you come at 15:30. Thank you so much. We'll see you at 15:30.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. We'll see you at 15:30.
Thank you.